Brothers and sisters, welcome to Holy Redeemer. We're greatly looking forward to greeting you on Sunday for Mass as we return to public worship after quite some time. It's a great joy to be able to worship together again and to receive the great and most holy sacrament of the Lord's body in the Mass. This will be an momentous occasion, and Father Aidan and I have been working really hard to make sure that the church can be open and that we can be as safe as possible, abiding by the government's guidelines. I just wanted to share this quick video so you have an idea of what to expect when you come on Sunday. The first thing to say is that we have a one-way system in place, and so we will come in through one door and we will exit through the other door. It's also worth saying that we have a slightly limited capacity. This is because of the requirement to maintain 2 meters social distancing at all times. So we encourage you to turn up to Mass on time, and indeed because of the likelihood that we might not be able to fit everybody in, we've also got another Mass on Sundays at 5 p.m. So Mass at 11 and at 5 on Sundays. And it would be really helpful if you feel able to, if you could send me a quick email to let me know which one you're going to come to each week. That just helps us to plan ahead and so we know what to expect. Let's go inside and see what it's like. As you enter through the right-hand pair of doors, the first thing to be aware of is the need to sanitize our hands. So please do so here and then proceed to where you're going to sit. Seats which you can sit in are marked in green tape. It's envisaged that individuals might like to sit on those individually marked green seats. But if, of course, you're coming with your household, you can sit together, so we can fit more people in that way. So do please, if you are together in your household, and if you can bear it, do please sit together. That helps us to fit more people in. Sadly, there can be no children's area or children's activities at the moment, but do please bring your children and keep them close to you if you come to Mass. There might be slightly limited buggy parking, so do please bear that in mind when you come. An order of service will already be in your seat when you come, so do please use that so you don't need to hand them around. Also, at the end of Mass, please make sure you take it with you. We don't want you to leave them behind, so take it with you and dispose of it yourselves, or more preferably, reflect on it and meditate upon the readings you find therein in the week. When it comes to receiving Holy Communion, please pay careful attention to the directions of the clergy at that point in the liturgy. People who may be sitting in this area of the church over by the mortuary chapel will go first, and there'll be a one-way system, so they'll go down the side of the church and up the middle, and they will queue in 2 meter spacing, and there's little marks on the floor to help you work out where that is. And then to receive Holy Communion, there'll be 2 stations. We won't be kneeling together around the altar rails for a time, but there'll be 2 places to go, and people will proceed one to the left, one to the right, receive Holy Communion from the priest in silence, and then return back to where they sit either going left or right, and observing that one-way flow system so we don't bump into each other and have any collisions. At the end of Mass, please don't linger and don't chat to friends in church. Feel free to do that in a socially distanced and responsible way outside of church, but make your way to the back, coming out this set of doors, being mindful of those who wish to make an offering and a donation here. Sanitize your hands and head out back onto Exmouth Market. Lastly, I know that many of you have been longing for this moment to return to public worship and to receive Holy Communion together. It's going to be a beautiful occasion on Sunday, and one which we've been longing for. It's not possible, of course, for everybody to return to church yet, and we understand that. That's for all sorts of good and responsible reasons in many cases. For that reason, we will continue to live stream the Mass at 11 o'clock on Sundays via the Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Holy Redeemer EC1. That'll be a good way to stay in touch if you're not yet able to come to church. For those of you who will come to that Mass, Don't worry, your faces will not be shown on the live stream, and at Holy Communion the camera will be shifted to look to the heavens so that we can't be seen as we come forward to the altar. I am praying for you all and greatly look forward to welcoming you back to church this coming Sunday.